Apparently, Britain has fallen out of love with the NHS. I would have thought this would have been happening for a long time. A poll has revealed that 3 in 5 people now expect delays. There is a shortage of ambulances, a shortage of beds. I must say that I have recently been having treatment at St Luke's Hospital in Guildford and on the NHS, and they have been absolutely wonderful. And I think as soon as you mention the word cancer, suddenly, you know, people do take notice. But other than that, the biggest problem, of course, is seeing a doctor.
Well, a GP, you mean?
A GP,
yes.
yeah. That. It's not hospitals. I think it's doctors are the biggest problem. And even with the treatment I'm having, I've never seen my GP.
Really?
Incredible, yeah. I just went straight to hospital.
Oh,
but this poll seems to be suggesting that we've fallen out of love with the health service, that we now sort of accept the fact that even if we need health care, we're not going to get it, or we're going to have to wait ages for it.
I think everybody realises that it's the government's fault and not enough money has been ploughed into the NHS. And I think, as with everything else, blame the government.
Well,
I don't think it's necessarily just about the money. I think it's how we use the health service. Now that we're all living longer, more conditions can be treated. The NHS wasn't set up to deal with the amount of people that we have, the conditions, the different technologies. Things are more expensive. I don't necessarily think it's about the amount of money that's going into it. I think the management of the NHS as a whole needs to be looked at. The layers of management and the different jobs that you don't necessarily need, diversity leaders, etc. When it just needs to be structured a lot better.
Yes, but when you look at it, the structure of the NHS was designed in the 1950s, wasn't it? And it was a very different world then.
But if we're falling out of love with it, maybe that means people will be more willing to see some major changes.
That's it.
Well, it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, what reality is there of that actually happening?
Well,
you know, where do you begin?
Don't know.
Well, no
above my pay
politician.
grade.
Yeah, no politician is going to want to do that before a general election. They would be seen as tinkering with the. Oh, you can't tinker with the NHS.
And that's the funny thing about the great British public is that we love our NHS. No one else is allowed to criticise it apart from us. And if anybody wants to change it, we will have a big problem with it.
That's right. We won't let them.